Well, good morning, everybody. Well, today I'm making apple pie, fresh from the orchard. As you can see, this is actually picked off an apple tree yesterday. It was such a wonderful day to go apple picking. The apples are washed, so we're going to just make a homemade fall apple pie today. You just need brown sugar, white sugar, cinnamon, and a little bit of flour, and you're going to have a fantastic apple pie. What we're going to do, it's so delicious. When you ever go to the orchard, you pick an apple, it has a different taste than when you buy it in the store. I love stores also, obviously, but it's so different when you actually can peel it off when you pick it off the tree. So we're going to peel 6 apples. We want to make sure the apple pie is loaded with apple today. We're going to make a lot of apple dishes coming up in the next several weeks, by the way. I'm eating an apple, folks. You have no idea how delicious it is, of course. I'm sorry about pausing before, folks, but I was eating an apple. It was so delicious, I couldn't say no to it. Because when you get an apple from the orchard, the taste is so much different than when you go into the supermarket and buy an apple, because these are freshly picked apples. This is organic. There's nothing sprayed on it, nothing at all. Okay. What I want to do now, folks, is I'm going to add in a ½ a cup of brown sugar. I like light brown sugar, folks. It's a lot better, but you can also add dark if you want to. But for apple pie, I'd like to add the light. ½ a cup of brown sugar. I'm adding in now a ½ a cup of regular sugar, granulated sugar. Okay? Now, I'll also add in, let's see, I want to add in 3 tablespoons of flour. My toe is a little itty bitty sore. I had a little thing down on it yesterday, that's why we're not wearing shoes today. Okay. 1. But it's so much fun, folks, to go apple picking in the orchard. It's like, it's beautiful out there. And there's hundreds of different kinds of apples that you can choose from. There's delicious, there's McIntyre, there's Roses, you name it, yellow delicious, tons and tons of apples. Also, I'm adding in a teaspoon of cinnamon. And what we're going to do is, I want this to sit for a few minutes. Let's get some cinnamon out. Always make sure it's cinnamon. Oh yeah, it is. Now what I want to do is mix this together and let this sit for a few minutes and drown in its own juices. Then we're going to bake this. We're going to put it in a pie crust. We're going to bake this. Oh, it smells so delicious, folks. Oh goodness, it smells so good. All right, about 15 minutes, folks. You're going to have this makes the juice. It sits in its own juices virtually, folks. And that's how you get a really decent apple pie. Now the next thing I want to do is everything is all over the pan. I put some slits in there also so no air can get poured. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to put some butter in here on top of the apples. It's going to be a fantastic apple pie. It's a wonderful thing you eat in the fall. Here we go. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to use some unsalted butter. Here we go. Sometimes you have a little bit of extra on here. So the best thing is you try to peel some of it off. Someday down the road, folks, I don't know when this is going to be, I would like to try to make pie crust cookies. It was made in the olden days, in the 1800s. Right, sometimes you get an apple that comes out of here. This is where this comes in handy. Patch it. Now, the next thing I want to add on here, let's get this flat a little bit, is going to be sugar. I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. Somebody told me, put a little bit of sugar on top of the pie crust. It's really delicious. There we go. Okay, make sure everything is in here and ready to go. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to grab my knife and put some holes in here. It's very important to put some slits in here. Bake it for 1 hour until golden brown. And here we have a delicious apple pie. All these apples are freshly picked from the apple grove. From WA's Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day. Please subscribe to our wonderful YouTube channel.